We are live. Let's see. Let's first test that we are actually working. You guys can hear us.
We
Are live. There you go. Okay, yes. I'm definitely live. Happy Monday, guys. Hope you're having a really good week so far, right? Can't believe we're already on spring break.
Spring break, people.
Here in
Spring break.
Florida, spring break. And Monday went fast too.
Super
Went
fast.
like boop.
I supposed to be
So anyway,
on YouTube, right? And the page.
yeah, you gotta go to Facebook so you can monitor Facebook. Anyway, happy Monday, everybody! If you happen to be brand new around here, hi, thank you for joining us. This is Cool Case Adventure, at least half of it.
Yes.
As we're a family of content creators, and basically we just try to help you, providing you recommendations. So when you go to the theme parks, it's easier for you. You know, you can plan accordingly. And with that said, basically we're just gonna have a live Q&A throughout this whole live stream, and we're also gonna be talking about the different news that are affecting the theme parks. A lot of it will affect you or will actually help you planning eventually your next vacation. So that's what we're here for. So do us a favor, if you're on Facebook, whenever you get a minute, go to YouTube, hit like. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit like. It helps the algorithm. It will help us out tremendously. And basically, that's how people discover us, along with you guys telling your friends about us. But, anyways, what I'm going to do now, let me actually change something over here in my screen so you guys get to see what I'm seeing. And we're going to go screen going over different news. So we're basically in this channel concentrate mainly on Universal and Disney because those are basic the two theme parks that or two companies that we visit the most.
The most, yeah.
Once in a while, if something comes out of SeaWorld or Busch Garden, we share it with you guys or we point you out to the right direction. But mainly our family concentrate and visit Disney Universal most likely on a weekly basis.
On a weekly basis. One or the other, or both in 1 week.
Sometimes both on the same day. Call us crazy. We just got back from Universal today ourselves, so before the live stream. So a lot of things are happening in the theme park. So let's start with going over the big news. This is huge right here. Karen is standing up. She got to check on our dog. We got the kids happen to be at my mom's today, and they usually take care of the dogs, and they're just hanging out over there. So they just want to join us. But these are the biggest news right now.
Yes.
Super
So
Nintendo
exciting.
World. Now, keep in mind, this is for Hollywood, and they finally announced that they will be opening on 2023.
So excited.
For whatever reason, I don't know. We don't know if it's Nintendo Corporation or Universal Hollywood or a combination of both. They just been completely silent.
Right.
You know, they announced that they were going to be opening. They had shown some, people show some construction updates, but from either company, you could barely hear anything. It's just like insane. You could barely find anything. But keep in mind that 2023, they didn't say when. We're speculating. We're gossiping here.
Yes, very much so.
This was announced on March 10th, which is actually it's a Super Mario. It's a Mario Day.
Mario.
So we have the feeling. Again, this is us gossiping over here, speculating that who knows, it may be March 10th, 2023, because it will be perfect for them to say, hey, we're opening on Mario Day.
On Mario. Make it a bigger celebration.
Yeah, make it a big deal about it. So, but that date is not confirmed. All that we know is opening on 2023. Here for Florida, it will be on Epic Universe, and they say 2025. This is the official announcement from Universal Studios Hollywood about the official opening on 2023. I mean, it's pretty exciting.
Very.
It's very, very exciting. Super Nintendo already opened in Japan almost exactly 1 year ago, and then they got Mario Kart, they got Yoshi Adventure,
Yoshi.
experience the food, merchandise. I mean, it's pretty cool now. When we went to Universal Hollywood, and and we were able to see it from the second level. It's so surreal to
Yeah.
look at how they're building it up, right? And
It'd be nice to go back and see it built.
and also it was kind of cool to see stand on basically this wall.
Right.
This wall over here that's in this picture, or the one that we actually posted on the picture for the thumbnail. Now it says open in 2023, but before that it was just this,
Right.
and we do have a picture in front of it, and it was very cool to be able
Yeah.
to see that. Very, very nice. So we're super excited. I mean, we're Nintendo fans, Mario fan.
Yoshi.
Kalel, he's nuts about like Super Mario Kart. So
Oh, yeah, we love
I'm
Super
sure,
Mario Party. Oh, we love Mario.
yeah, I'm sure that he's beyond thrilled when it comes to this. So that this actually is the big news. The one it broke in because it broke on March 10th. It was all over social media,
Right.
so it's kind of cool to see that.
Can't wait.
Make sure if you guys have any question, feel free to leave us any comment. Karen is monitoring Facebook. Sometimes Facebook works well over here and it lets me see comments, so make sure you leave us comment. Let us know what you guys think about Super Nintendo World. If you have any question, just bring it up. So this is basically how the construction site is looking like right now. First theme was erected in Super Nintendo World at Universal Orlando. I mean, it's Hollywood. And look at this, Karen.
Ooh, that's cool.
So it's kind
The
of
brick wall.
exciting to start seeing the brick walls. And this is what we mean that you are able to see from the second level. So it is pretty cool. You're seeing when you're on the second level, this is what you're able to see.
We saw part of that one. Not that much.
No, they didn't have that many things, but it's kind of cool, man. It's just like this is exciting. I don't know, I don't know how much with this limited space are they able to do. They haven't announced what is coming.
Right. They're very hush hush.
They're really, really.
I really think that's more of a Mario thing.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool to see this, and it's surreal when you see it in person too.
Yeah.
So I consider myself very lucky that we were able at least to see this, and as part of this we already saw back in July, and I think we showed it in the blog.
Right.
So pretty cool, pretty exciting news coming to Universal Hollywood. And God willingness, we will be there. Hopefully, crossing our fingers. From my mouth to God's ears, we'll be blessed. And I even said that in the video that we were like hoping to be there on opening day. We're fan of opening attractions.
Yeah.
And we do it here in Florida, and it will be such a cool experience to do in California. We've never done that before. And what better than
that would be super
the
cool.
Super Nintendo
it would be super
World.
Cool.
These I forgot mentioning to you guys last week, but we actually saw that in our last visit to the tribute store located in Sahara Trader. Now, they have a corner there for $35. They could make a monster caricature with your face, and we saw some of them. It looks pretty.
They're cool.
Pretty cool. Look at this.
Oh, that's cool.
It looks pretty cool. It reminds me of the one that I have for the tribute store.
Yeah, I feel like I should do that
during the holiday. If you guys visited the tribute store during the holiday, that's
the brightest bulb in the
on the wall. That was the title. But I feel like, who knows? It may be the same artist or somebody similar, but it's pretty cool, right? That they do it with a monster. But $35 in person. Look at this. Oh, I didn't know they were able to do two.
It's a
$35. Oh yeah, per person.
But it's funny how they put the queen of Egypt. Oh, I forgot her name. She's not a monster.
I mean, well, yeah, I'm from the original monster. I mean, a
She's-
monster, yeah.
She's not a monster.
The mommy is a monster. A mommy from the original monster from Universal. The mommy is. But this will be kind of cool for Kyle and Kal-El.
That would be kind of cool.
If we're able to do it for
We should
Kyle
do it
and
for them.
Kal-El, that will be pretty neat.
I like that.
Yeah,
I saw that too.
right. So pretty neat. Again, if you're looking for a specific and unique souvenir to take home for $35, that's not bad though. I mean,
Per person.
per person compared to everything else that you find on theme parks.
I mean, that's not.
That's not
pretty
bad.
good.
So you can find that on Sahara Traders in the store off the exit of the Mummy, pretty much. Finally, the 2 stars are revealed. So now nobody can say, because people will say at one point that it might have been Betty White. Because the minute that Betty White passed, the next day Universal started doing these stars. So who are these people? Basically, the 2 new stars are Bill Davis and Mark Woodbury. Bill Davis retired as president and chief operating officer of Universal Resort earlier this year, and Mark Woodbury has been promoted to chairman and CEO of the Universal Park and Resort after Tom Williams retired, and Tom already has his star. So if you were wondering why, the truth have been uncovered pretty much, and unfortunately it's not Betty White.
But she should get one.
She should have. I mean, would be kind of cool. Chino, how are you?
Hello.
Hope you're having a wonderful day and week so far, my friend. So now we got the 2 stars reveal. Fantastic Beasts. As you know, the second movie is coming out. So here are some new merch.
Kyla saw that one yesterday.
Yeah, I want to say that she mentioned it to me. Kyla has an eye for when it comes to merchandise. We already say that. I mean, Kyla and I love merchandise. So we're really good spotting new merchandise, both at Universal and Disney. But these are pretty cool. So if you are a fan of Fantastic Beast, there you go. Now you can find it for $35.
It's pretty cool. I like that blue one actually.
$30. This one for a hawk's head. Pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, I like the back. So, anyways, if you're a fan of Fantastic Beasts, there you go. Universal got you covered.
Bethany. Hola, we back.
Bethany. You'll be surprised how much. I mean, Kyla started saying that just joking.
Yeah.
And we were like, man, we like that. Keep it. And she's like, no, I don't want to do it. And at the end of the day, Kyla's like, I don't think people are going to like it or they're going to make fun of me and blah, blah, blah. And we are at the point now that we're like, Kyla, a lot of people actually say to us, hola, we back. So we should start.
I'm gonna make a shirt.
Yeah, Karen likes making shirts, so I think that we're gonna make her a shirt that says "Hola, we back."
Hola, we back.
Just for fun. Lisa, hi guys. Hi, hey, from California. How's Cali doing? Love Cali. If you're a little bit more adventurous, there you go. You have some SpongeBob shirt, button-down shirt.
It's kind of cool though.
$65 average price. That's not bad though. Usually Disney's are like sit between the $65 to $80. So that's pretty interesting. Hey, and it's from the brand Nickelodeon, so never know. Yes, shirts sell them. Yeah, hola, we back. Yeah, absolutely. Hot day in California.
Not here. Here was nice.
Well, here we yesterday was brutal.
Yesterday was cold.
I mean, for us Floridian, I mean, let's start with it was in the high 30s when we woke up. Or actually, let me summarize this. We saw a tornado touching ground.
Well, we didn't see it.
I mean, but
Like,
exactly,
we didn't see
it.
it.
But Florida overall.
Florida.
We have a tornado touching ground during the morning with a lot of humidity, and within hours, it switched to super cold, like maybe high 40s and very windy. And then yesterday, it was windy all day long, and it was like freezing.
Yes.
So it was kind of crazy. Now today we were in the high 60, which is very comfortable. I love the 60 weather, and still windy, not as bad. I mean, we were in the park and it was like perfect weather to be in the park. Yesterday was really cold though.
It was cold.
So it's crazy because California, even in July when we went in California, during the nighttime they were in the 60. Here we're still in the brutal 80s with humidity, and when it's cold over here, it's hot over Cali. It's really, really crazy how the weather works. If you're a collector of these press penny, just now know they have this whole collection for Jurassic Park. So they are located in the in IOA. Pretty much, you can find this press machine. So,
Bethany,
thank you so much for your super chat. Hola, we back sure starting funds. I'm starting a petition.
I'm gonna make them.
Who knows? We may have one for you in your next.
You'll be there for
You'll probably be after Kyla. You'll probably be the next person who gets one. As well as my friend Juan Antonio, who always comments, "Hola, we back." So, thank you so much. I cannot wait until I show Kyla your comments. She's gonna be impressed.
Yeah.
Right now the kids are not. Well, we have our older children, the four-legged children.
The furry children.
No. Chino said that he hopes that in the next month is in the middle 80s. I'm really looking forward to go to Volcano Bay. You might. Florida. Listen, Florida's weather is like this. Don't be surprised. You may not have an 80s weather. You may have 90s because that's how we are. Like this week, if I'm not mistaken, we're already going up. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, this week we are going to tomorrow's 76. Then, I'm sorry, tomorrow 81. See, we're already Wednesday because it's gonna rain. We're gonna be down the highest 78, but everything else forward is on the 80s up to next week. So yeah, you're gonna find
Florida's bipolar anyway. So.
Yeah, you're gonna find really good weather. I promise you. I mean, this just still pack like a sweater or long sleeve shirt, stuff like that, just in case, or a light jacket because you may need it. But I honestly feel that this past weekend we got our final so-called winter weather. That's what I feel.
It's lasted too long this year.
Right. On another news, this is typical to see in Universal Hollywood around this time. They are actually building a brand new Halloween Horror Nights maze. They have not announced what it is. We've never been on Hollywood during HHN. That's in our bucket list. To-do list. Hopefully, praying to that we get the opportunity and putting it out there to the world and the energy in the world that once we're able to go to California in September, it kind of like runs into the same dates that they do HHN. If it does, we'll definitely be there. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for. Will be kind of cool. That's all. That's been in our bucket list since last year. That to go to Cali and do Oogie Boogie Bash, and then do Nuts Scary Halloween, which is on Knott's Berry Farm, and then do HHN on the same trip. That's been in our
the goal bucket list.
But and if we're able to do the same time D23, jeez, I'll be like I'll be like in cloud nine, man.
Yeah.
If we're able to hit
All that.
everything. But bottom line, I'm happy. We'll be in California definitely in September. Finger crossed, D23. So I'm praying that we're able to see something else. I saw that yesterday in person. So excited. Yeah. I'm dying to do Asia Shan.
Yeah.
You guys' Asia Shan is completely different than our. Well, let's start with we cannot even videotape inside the mazes over there. They let you, and it's different. I mean, for what I've seen on multiple videos, it's completely different. Yeah. I love Universal Hollywood. Well, I love everything about the theme parks in Hollywood.
Right.
Disneyland has its own magic.
Yes.
I love DCA and Universal Hollywood. Just this view alone.
Just the view, yeah.
Like I don't know. I think we were sitting by what is in the new Minions restaurant, and then we walk around just looking at that lot on that bottom lot. I love Universal Hollywood. Completely different than ours. Right. Very different than ours. So I would love to be able to do Asia Shan. Bethany, I've talked to my husband into coming to Asia Shan in Orlando this year. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bring him over. Let's do it. Hang out with us. Depending what kind of tickets, hopefully they sell like the seasonal ticket for the multiple nights. We always tend to buy that. So right. Hopefully we'll be able to hang out with your husband. I don't know. We didn't scare you, so hopefully we won't scare your husband. Hollywood sounds real fun. Yeah, it
does.
I
for Halloween Horror Night. Yeah,
I love Hollywood.
Daytime is really. I like.
You know what it is about Hollywood? I mean, Universal Hollywood is that they are very everything that once you touch Hollywood, if you're a movie lover, right. That's all that you're gonna find.
That's the feeling that you get when you're in there. Like you're in lots, like in recording lots and stuff like that.
I love it. I mean, just to tour the sound stages.
Yes.
That alone for me was like. I mean, that was my second time in Universal Hollywood because I had the opportunity to go like years ago with a friend of mine, and I had already told Karen, "Wait until you do the tour lot, the studio, the studio tour for Universal. You're gonna fall in love with it." And sure enough, the kids and Karen, they're like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" Again, if you're a fan of movies,
yes,
and knowing that they're currently using it. No different than when we went to the WB
oh my gosh
studios.
That is our favorite. I want to go again because we went obviously last year during the summer, and it was still very restricted and very like there wasn't a lot of filming going on, so we didn't get to see a lot of movement inside. But just being in there, it was an amazing feeling. But I would love to go again when it's more active to see if we see anybody. I think that would be so cool.
Never know, right?
Yeah.
Anything about Hollywood is interesting. So just know that Hollywood is preparing for Asian Shan. We have not heard anything about what's happening here in Orlando. And typically at the end of April, sometime in May, that's when we start hearing more and more. Sometimes by Memorial Day, that's when sometimes Universal start announcing the dates on when they're gonna start. So I'm hoping the Los Angeles do the same thing.
Yes.
So that way we could kind of like iron out the details on our trip in September. We saw this tray. Yes. This is kind of cool, but just know it's brand new. Only $10. We saw it in our last visit. These are the feeling I will see in my office a lot. Not me personally, but people from my office who are Harry Potter fans, but know that these are sticky notes.
Oh, Kyla's gonna love those.
So for $15, you could have your Hogwarts note cube. Marquise, how are you, my friend? How's it going? Welcome to our live stream. But
that's cute though.
Yeah, I have the feeling I'm gonna see this around our offices. So pretty cool though, right? $15 overpriced, but I
Harry
get
Potter.
it. This one is $10, and this is a
File
file folder.
folder.
So
Looks like a small file folder.
right. So $10 for file
That's
folder.
right.
So there you go. Did you see that the other day?
I did not see those.
Yeah,
But
I
I
don't
was
remember seeing it.
Carla didn't see it, so
big news today. Big surprise. If you didn't know, Poseidon Fury open, and it opened today. Now it finally reopened after 2 years. This is the last attraction that needed to open since the park shut down due to the pandemic. And make sure you go to our social media to find out, because we came up to some more information when people started posting about it this morning. From the get-go, I kept commenting saying this is like a soft opening.
right.
When there, remember, we as you guys know, we go into the news every week. People like Bethany and people like Miss Sheila, who usually join us every week, we go one by one, and then you guys know by now the theme parks let people know when they're going to open. If something opened by surprise, it's because it's a soft opening.
Testing it.
They're testing it. Yeah, and to our surprise, when we were there earlier, it reached capacity, and that was the first thing that threw me off. How the heck a show is supposed to open and it has like back to back shows? It's at capacity. So what happened was that the show, because it's a show, they got showtime every 15 minutes, and it's been up, the wait time has been for an hour pretty much all day. So around 5:40ish when we got there, and I mean when we asked them, they had already shut it down at capacity. So we asked them, so what are your times? And they're like from 10 to 6:30. And then on Friday, they told you it's from 10 to 5. Which is completely odd. Now, just so you guys know, if you didn't know, spring break is happening right now in our state. So the parks are like slammed right now. Parks are closing at 10 o'clock. If a ride is telling you that they're shutting down, or the last show time is at 6:30 and or 5 o'clock on a Friday, you bet your bottom dollar that this is why they won't admit it to you, but this is a soft opening.
Right.
Most likely they don't have the staff. Most likely they're testing it out. Karen went as far as asking, are you going to, is it the same thing for next week? Well, we don't know yet. So again, our job is to find out information for you guys and tell you how it is. Bottom line, I'm excited. I'm very excited because this is kind of like a hit and miss show. Some people like it, some people hate it. I can tell you something, as a person that been going to the park, it's excellent, especially if you want to hide from the Florida heat. Highly recommended. So even if you're not a fan of it, make sure you like, man, it's like 100-degree out there. Make sure you visit it no matter what, because it's gonna save you some from possibly dehydrating yourself.
It'll cool you down for a little bit.
Bethany said never done that one. I heard mixed reviews.
Yeah, it's like you either like it or you don't. It's not. I don't think it's an iffy.
I personally like it. Would I do it every time I go to the park? No. But do I recommend you to do it if you've never done it? Yes. But I personally like it. Chino said, yeah, I'm a little disappointed. I thought they were going to change it more, like different storyline. No, because they never said that they would. As a matter of fact, the whole rumor was that they were going to shut it down, forever and ever. They one thing you have to keep in mind, when these theme parks are about to do something, they announce it as they're going to shut it down, and there's permits that are going to be put in place. You gotta keep on it. And like something came out today for like Shrek 4D. They put some permit to build something temporarily over there. I don't know why for, but we will know hopefully in the next few days. But there are people, example like Mickey Block Mickey or WDW, who spent time looking on the state's permits, and they find out what's happening. They never said that we're gonna be shut down. This is basically people speculating, and they never said that the story was gonna change. So I'm not surprised.
They probably used it for maintenance.
No express there. Yes, there's an express line in there. It was a working today. I'm not sure so. Because I didn't. Well,
we didn't get there early enough to
realize. I didn't get to observe it very much. But if you go to the app, it tells you that there's express line. So that's something good for you guys to know. Now today, very exciting too. It was the opening of the what they call in the quiet room. So new quiet room available for neurodivergent guests, and it's located. Once you come into Universal Studios, make a right, and you're gonna see on the right hand side, you're gonna see guest services. Keep going straight. You will see this first aid place. That you'll see the first aid place, and you're gonna see lockers right in front of you. It's funny because I'm like envisioning and telling you guys like you guys are there with me.
You see it.
I'm seeing it. But yeah, going through the gates in Universal, make a right, immediately a right, and then you're gonna see guest services on the right, and you're gonna see that first aid center or whatever it is in front of you. That's where it's located. So you're gonna go straight, and you see where it says Family and Health Services, Quiet Room, Nursing Room, and Family Restroom. And then once you go inside, this is the sign that you're gonna see, and this is how it looks. That's very cute.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute.
So this, I appreciate that the park is doing things stuff like this to try to accommodate all the guests' needs. I'm imagining, I'm not saying I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm imagining as a theme park, it has to be super hard trying to please everybody, accommodate all type of conditions, all kind of things. Sometimes, I see it all the time, guests complaining and demanding certain things, and you know what? They can only do so much.
Right.
But this makes me happy. So know that as of today, this called Quiet Room has opened. So I'm glad that happened. So
yeah.
So this is it for Universal. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Also, I know some of you started getting a little bit late. First news that we touched was the Super Nintendo World. Are you guys excited about Super Nintendo World?
Yes.
Am I the only Nintendo geek out there?
Nope.
Big John is in the house. What's going on, my friend? Nice to see you. So, so you're the only.
I'm the only one.
You're the other Nintendo geek that is excited about Super Nintendo World. That's cool to see. I'm excited to see what they doing in Hollywood, and I'm truly hoping that they actually step up a couple of notches on Epic Universe.
I hope so. It seems like they're going to have a lot more space when they do it here. So hopefully they do. We go bigger, bigger and better.
Lisa, she said, "Yes, I am."
Mario, yes.
I am beyond excited, and God willingness, we will be there during the opening. So
during the shutdown, the original pandemic, when everything shut down, like that was what we were doing every day, playing, battling each other, Super Mario Kart. That's what we were doing, like family competition every day.
Yeah. So we were having the Mario Kart competition
and the party,
Mario party. Chino said yes. I might have to say for that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. We were, as a family, we were having Mario competition, and
Mario got us through.
He got us through, and it got pretty hectic. Like it created some family arguments.
Yes, it did. Yes.
We were calling each other cheaters. We were calling, like any normal family.
Walk away.
Yeah, sometimes we had to walk away, and I'm taking a shower. I can deal with you, and they were calling me that I didn't know how to lose because we all are very
loser.
We were all competitive. So Super Mario got us through. When everything shut down, Karen got furlough from Disney. Kids were here getting online schooling, so I was the only one working. So
every night,
as you guys can relate, everybody's world got shaken up, and we went from, oh my god, we were creating content here and there, to we don't have anything to do, anything to talk about. So that's how we started getting into this whole new stuff, because we were glued to see what was happening with the theme parks and the travel industry. And yeah, we did play a lot of Mario.
We played a lot.
It got very competitive around here. So changing to Disney, the new connection sign is up, Connection Cafe. This is what it was formerly known as what is it? Electrical Umbrella. Located. This is in Epcot. So this is one of the last parts of the whole Epcot renovation, and so far nothing has been announced as of when this restaurant will be opening.
But it's coming.
We can tell you. We cannot release the sources because we don't want to get nobody in trouble. But we can tell you that there are cast members currently training for this location. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? So, and I want to put it out there because we know Karen is a cast member and she works behind the scenes. I highly doubted that Disney's gonna watch this video, but it wasn't Karen who told me. I know as a fact that they are cast member currently training for this brand new restaurant, so it's coming.
I work for the resort side, not for the theme park.
Yeah, let's clarify
that. I work for resort side, not theme park.
Disney decided to send spies, and but know that they're training. When they're training, that means something is coming. So I want to say, now this is me speculating. No cast member have told me this. I'm just using my common sense. If they're training, that means that we're possibly gonna see. I want to say between 3 to 4 weeks. I want to call that. I say, 3 to 6 weeks. Let's make 3 to 6 weeks. Just to be in that range. 3 to 6 weeks. To play it safe. I might be wrong. This is me speculating, but cast members are currently training. And of course, we will be there. Might not be opening day, but we'll be there eventually and try it out and let you guys know. But I'm excited because, Electrical Umbrella was always slammed.
Yes.
That was it. Why do we have the boss of the house demanding attention so much? This chihuahuas, I'm telling you. In the meantime, we have a Doberman quiet in the other room, and then we got this little beast over here. Jeez.
This is my boss when I'm at home.
Anybody has a Chihuahua or used to have a Chihuahua like this tiny that used to so demanding?
Bosses me around all day.
Lord.
This thing right here.
This tiny thing can put our almost 100 pounds Doberman in his place. And he's afraid of her. That is the craziest thing in the world. But anyways, Connections Cafe, I'm very excited. Electrical Umbrella, as I was saying, it was very slim. And if you guys don't remember Electrical Umbrella, basically once you enter to Epcot and go, you used to go behind Spaceship Earth through the middle. Electrical Umbrella was in the left side. So the same thing.
Was the only restaurant on the
in the main entrance.
In the main entrance.
So yeah.
On the future side.
Right.
Kinda.
So I can see them getting slammed.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They haven't said anything about the menu. I'm hoping they bring cool things in the menu. Let's see. No, they just talk about the marquees. They're not talking about
Menu.
any menu. So I don't know. Very excited.
I'm gonna say burgers or pizza or something like that.
Well, they used to serve.
Because that's what they used to serve.
Yeah, burgers, pizza, chicken sandwich, chicken tenders, and some
American cuisine.
Yeah. Festival of Fantasy Parade returns with missing parade unit, reduced number of performers, and characters. Our job is basically we want to keep you updated. We want to give you the right information. We've been saying it from the longest time. Disney continues to be short of staff.
Yes.
Disney Entertainment basically took the largest hit in regards to decrease of employees. One of the departments. I'm not gonna say that they were the only one, but they and we suffered it. We the guests, we see it, we suffered it. But how do we know the entertainment is hurting? I mean, we still don't have dinner shows open. Can you imagine that? How crazy? What is dinner show? Things like
the
Hoop-Dee-Doo and the one in the Polynesian.
Ohana, no,
Ohana. That one that you used to have like I forgot the name of that show, but it was a Polynesian show. You know, they obviously you had dinner and they give you a whole entire show, and you got dancers and you have people performing like tricks and fire tricks and all that. We saw it with the return of the Lion King, which we got great news about that. We'll get to that in a few minutes later on. So performers per se have been hurt. So I don't think these sites like this, and I like Blog Mickey a lot, but I think sometimes they come like too harsh. Like, let me take it against a Disney kind of deal versus, hey, let me inform you guys that we continue. So when you read, while it's great news that the daytime parade is back, there were some significant cutback in not only the number of performers, but also the number of characters and even the entire unit cut out. So rather than them saying, unfortunately, Disney continues to be short-handed on their entertainment department, they just make it seem like it's Disney's fault.
I think at this point, like always, you need to focus on the positive side. At least they're back, even if it's a smaller parade. They cut stuff out, and they don't have the staffing for it. They don't have the people that they need to perform that. They have to be trained. There might be safety issues. There's a lot of things that come in hand before Disney can just start a show or start a parade. There's a lot of moving parts. Just like there's a lot of moving parts to opening a restaurant, to opening merchandise, to opening a resort. There's a lot of moving parts to all that. And I think people forget that. They just think it's Disney. They should just be able to pixie dust it, and it's all gonna come back. So
yeah, and I think, and you guys know, I don't hold back when it comes to expressing my frustrations or concern as a guest for Disney or Universal. You guys know that I don't hold back. And even if they were to invite me to their media, I still will not even hold back, because as a guest, as a paying guest, I want everybody to have a good experience. But my concern is that when people are expecting everything as the same way that they left it. And
which I don't think it's ever gonna get that
so way. People are like, okay, we gotta turn on the light, and this is what people think is gonna happen in Disney. Oh, there you go, we got light.
Yeah.
They don't understand that the light has been shut off and a breaker blew up or something like that. So now we have to take things. We may have to change the whole electrical. We have to hire this. We have to hire that. And for every single character that they bring, or they need character greeters. Every time that they do a parade or they do a float, there's engineers, there's sound technicians, there's a buttload of people. A support team, let's put it like that, a support team that also needs to be hired. It's not just somebody showing up as a character. So when you see um news release like this, it comes across like it kind of like accusing Disney
that they could do better. Like they need to do
hitting
better.
it straightforward
Yeah.
versus the reality. I mean, in the reality says that even going to a restaurant that is not in a theme park, you're still gonna wait. No matter where you go, you're still gonna wait.
Right.
The reality says that there are restaurants here in Orlando that they have even closed the drive-through early because they don't have staff.
Or they close
The restaurant.
the restaurant, the dining portion, and just leave the drive-through because they don't have the staffing for it. It's really people are like, even restaurants outside or places, they're really going day by day because they don't know, they don't really know, like that you have the staffing, but if everybody calls in because they're sick, what are you gonna do? And then again, we're so big. I think in Florida, we're so big. We have 4 parks. We have a whole bunch of resorts that needs entertainment. So you can only do so much with the amount of entertainment that you have.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But bottom line, we gotta concentrate, like Karen said, we gotta concentrate on the fact that this is back.
Right.
Finally, a day parade is back in Magic Kingdom. This is sign of normalcy, and I like it. No different than eventually this week you're gonna see a video that we recorded that we continue to talk about the crowd level in the park, and I'm like, you know what? I'm excited. Actually, no, it was posting on Instagram that we did, kind of like a live feed. That were like, there's a lot of people coming, and we're excited.
Right.
We're excited to see that rather than seeing negatively that there's people coming. A lot of people coming to the park. I see a lot. Finally, we're getting back to normal. And and when I see that, honestly, I feel like Rapunzel, like it's the best day ever because I'm ready for being back to normal or whatever we can call normal nowadays. So, anyways, this is exciting. We got the parade back, and I think it started. What was it? Last Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday? That's when it started.
I believe so.
So pretty cool, pretty good. So just know if you go soon to the Magic Kingdom, you could see that. You could also get the Lightning Lane because as of back on March 11, you could use it for the Festival of Fantasy, which is amazing. Also, this got me excited. Tron Light Cycle Run prepared for vehicle testing. So,
got the dummies.
Yeah. While they're telling us, why they're using dummies, I bet they could get people to say, hey, you could. I know something goes wrong. I know.
Tell sure they don't go flying off.
Yeah, I get it. But if you were wondering,
I mean, if you want to be a dummy, I guess
I'm a dummy all the time.
Make sure all your paperwork's up to date.
It is up to date. We got life insurance that protects us against accident. That's a good thing. But anyways, basically what they're telling us now is that now that they have the vehicle, we may see the vehicle testing once in a while. That's basically what they're trying to tell us. Now, knowing Disney, it may not happen during the day. They may do it at nighttime because that's when they do a lot of their work is in that third shift. But the cool thing about Tron is, especially if you're staying in the not the Grand Floridian, the Contemporary Resort, you should be able to see something. So bottom line, they're testing it. And if you didn't know how the vehicle looks like, this is how you're gonna ride it. Just so you guys know. So you gotta be able to do that. So I'm imagining if you have back problem or something like that, this may not be the most comfortable vehicle for you. They shared it over here. Let me see. So this is straight from the Imagineers. So they're basically showing you the rail, and they're telling you about that. I'm not gonna play it for copyright reasons, but sometimes Disney gets funny like that. But it's kind of cool. Look at that.
They look nice. They look sharp.
Yeah, if I don't fit on one of those things, I'm gonna send the kids with a GoPro just to collect that. But hopefully we'll be there. They haven't announced either when this is opening. My guess is that we'll be opening before the 50th celebration is over. Big John says, "Can I recommend a hotel in St. Augustine? I know it's off subject. No, it's never off subject, man. This is what is um, a live stream, Q&A. Um, St. Augustine's kind of interesting. If you want to stay at the actual city, I know as a fact they have a Best Western uh, inside St. Augustine, and it's right across the Ripley, believe it or not. The most likely, normally we stay in Jacksonville, which is a good and the in the beginning of Jacksonville, it's a 25 to 30 minutes from the city of St. Augustine. We do it because it's sometimes it's uh, more affordable, and we find better rates
right
than staying inside St. Augustine. We are supposed to go this weekend, but we're going to the zoo, right? But if I see something different, I'll let you know. But most likely, there's a couple of like hotels inside St. Augustine City, which is the downtown area where all the magic happens in St. Augustine, right, including the ghost tours and all that. So if you want to be close to it, then you're looking at staying at the Best Western. And I forgot the name of it, the one that is in front of the I think it's a Hyatt. You know which one I'm talking about? The one that is in front of what is it, Castillo San Marco. Then you look in the front, and then it has like uh you gotta kind of go a little bit uphill to lift your car. But I think it's a Hyatt. I'll double check. I'll double check on that. We're planning to use the red train at Ripley. Yeah, so right across Ripley, there's a Best Western, if I'm not mistaken.
There's a Holiday Inn.
There's a Holiday
Best
Inn.
Western.
Best Western is the one I'm talking about.
Casa Monica.
There's a Hyatt.
There's a Holiday Inn Suite. Holiday Inn San Augustine. Best Western. Homewood Suites.
Homewood Suites.
Homewood Suites by Hilton. I think haven't we stayed there in the past?
No, but we've seen it.
Embassy Suites there.
So there's a few.
DoubleTree.
So depends. If you want to be in the city,
right? It just depends where exactly you want to stay.
So, or if you want to get in the outer of the city, then look at something that is within the 20 minutes to 30 minutes, right from the city of St. Augustine. We normally don't stay inside the city because it's more expensive.
Oh yeah, I mean like the Best Western right now. I just googled it up real quick. So the Best Western is saying like $136 a night, and then if you go to like Embassy Suites in San Augustine, it's $404. DoubleTree by Hilton Hotel in San Augustine is $332. So anything inside of San Augustine, it's definitely gonna be a little bit more per night.
Yeah, so I'll say somewhere between 20 minutes to 30 minutes that you should be okay.
It'll be relatively less expensive.
I try to get you guys' back, man. I don't go for expensive stuff. I don't want to stay either on something that my own safety is in danger. But I don't go for the 400, 500, something like that.
Well, I mean, that Best Western also includes free breakfast, like like a little.
Those are the type of hotels that we look. Even in California, when we have free breakfast, because it add up.
And the Embassy Suite seems like they have free breakfast as well.
Hi, Miss Sheila, we miss you. We almost text you.
I was worried.
I was concerned. Hopefully, all is well, Miss Sheila. Yeah, so you got a few variety. I'll say like I mentioned, 20 minutes to 30 minutes from San Agustin, you should be okay. Find something to have free breakfast, and that will save you a few bucks. Also, you don't have to rush out just to try to get food. So those are kind of the things that we do as a family. The Epcot Experience closed today permanently. if you guys didn't know what the Epcot Experience was, basically they show you all the constructions that went on.
Sorry.
All the new concepts that they were bringing, including the Moana, which is the last one. Everything was shown in this 360 screen plus this model over here. So as of today, closed. This broke over the weekend. New lobby design, table service, restaurant, and more coming to Disney Boardwalk over the next few years.
That's good to
know. Which is funny. Karen actually makes their schedule, and she sometimes finds out either during the live stream or because I tell her because it has been released. Sometimes
new restaurant for the Boardwalk.
Yeah,
I should mention that.
But hey, it says over the next few years, so you don't need to know now.
Nope.
How is that affecting you now?
We still have a restaurant that hasn't opened in this section.
Exactly.
Yes.
But it says water.
Maybe ESPN's going away.
That's the big rumor.
Yeah.
Water size stroll will be extra special with storybook, sweet treats, and dreamy dessert. The cake bake shop is what is coming. A new table service restaurant and bakery that's sure to delight, expected to open in 2023. This restaurant will offer both savory and dessert menus along with afternoon tea service in a whimsical atmosphere
that sounds
complements the magic. Oh my gosh, there's some poet had to write this.
Idyllic charm of Disney's Boardwalk that guests know and love. So that just sounds expensive.
So yeah, that whole thing turned me off right there. We were doing good, and then whoever is the writer didn't do a good job with me because I don't go with foo-foo words.
They went very foo-foo.
So
the bakery is gonna.
Is it I told you about the bakery. So is it the bakery, or do you think they're gonna use the ESPN building? Well, it says Boardwalk. It said Boardwalk Hotel, right?
Right, but go down. It says the Boardwalk Bakery will become a new sandwich shop for guests to enjoy a bit along the water's edge. Joining other current food and beverage locations like the Boardwalk Ice Cream.
So yeah.
I don't skate. I might.
So that means it may go to the ESPN.
Might go away.
Nothing. You never heard anything back about ESPN, right?
We have not heard any news about ESPN
at all.
Nope. Nope, nothing.
What happened to those cast members? Are those Disney cast members?
I don't think they're Disney cast. Oh yeah, they used to be. Yes, they are Disney cast members.
So I'm sure there were.
Oh, they're already working in other places.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I mean, if ESPN comes back, all those cast members that were originally from ESPN have the option to go back to ESPN or whatever.
Which most likely some of them.
If ESPN or if something else is coming instead of ESPN, then people have to submit for it, kind of.
So let's say behind the scene, let's learn with Karen.
Oh, geez.
Let's say Boardwalk Bakery opens instead of ESPN.
The Boardwalk Bakery is open, so I don't know if they're just gonna
I mean, not this one, the fancy. I'm sorry,
the fancy one,
the cake bake shop. I mean,
but the cake by Gwendolyn Rogers, and you would have to see if that's gonna be a Disney owned or if it's gonna be a partner. Because if it's a partner, then we won't deal with it.
But if it's Disney owned and it's open in the ESPN. Do those cast members have the choice to go back, or is it a brand new thing?
It'll probably a brand new because they're dealing with bakery instead of a regular restaurant, so you need bakers to go in there, and then and maybe other culinary team because it's just if they're gonna bring sandwiches, depending on what it is. If they're gonna bring sandwiches, then you need regular culinary. If it's all cakes and desserts and stuff like that, then you need a bakery pastry team.
There you go, guys.
Big difference between a cook and a pastry cook.
Tell me what other channel you could learn inside Disney things like that.
So
it'll be Cool Case Adventures.
It'll be interesting to see what's gonna.
So on this channel, you get the kids' funny faces where they like or don't like something. You get me talking your ear out, and then you get Karen's behind the scene expertise with her Disney knowledge. There you go. Okay, so we know something's coming to Boardwalk, and Bethany said fancy adjective, higher cost.
Yep, it just sounds very frou-frou, so it sounds expensive. I mean, they already have flying fish in that area, which is
that whole thing.
Expensive.
That whole thing turned me off. The minute they started throwing fancy word, I'm like, I don't know.
But it is the Boardwalk, so you would think you would have more fancy frou-frou stuff because it's the Boardwalk.
I guess. I love. We're gonna be doing.
I love tea. Yeah.
We're gonna be doing
tea experiences in Disney are expensive though.
Yeah. We're gonna be doing a review in one of the Boardwalk's restaurants soon. We've never done a review on Boardwalk at all. I just realized that. No. Beaches and Cream, but Beaches and Cream belong to the hotel. But the actual Boardwalk, we've never, now that I think about it.
Something we gotta hit now. There's quite a few restaurants.
We've never done it.
Well, the flying fish is kind of expensive. And
it's fish. I don't care about fish.
I'm sure they have steak and chicken, but I can find out. Well,
women have to go there. I heard the Poseidon Fear. Yes, they opened today. Yes.
Wait.
Yeah. I'm gonna post a video tonight or tomorrow morning. I want you guys to watch it. I won't tell you I won't tell you the outcome of the video, but I want you to watch it because we're honest people, and rather than saying, okay, here's what happened, or we're gonna tell you how it is and how we found information for you guys. Just watch it. Let me put it to you this way: we could have just say, we're not gonna post anything. I'm gonna leave it like that, but a video will go up.
It was a nice trip.
Yeah, I mean, at least we got to experience something new, me and Karen. We
spent
an
quality,
adventure. We
got
an
time
adventure
together. We spent quality time.
Right. So, after we get off of the live stream, I will be editing that video for you guys, and it will be going up tonight or early tomorrow morning. I promise. But anyways, I'm looking forward to this, not to the fanciness.
But I want to try it. The tea part, no, because the tea parts are usually super expensive. So that alone is going to tell you it's expensive.
I want to try
because the tea experience at the Grand that's not open yet. That's expensive.
How much was that?
It's like $300, I think it was.
What?
Yeah.
And all you do is drinking tea?
And you get the princesses.
You do the
parade with the princesses.
So you get to drink tea with princesses.
And little like
So hold on, is it $300 per person?
I believe so. Yeah.
The hell with that.
When I started working at the Grand, I was like, oh, there's something I can do with Kyla. Not necessarily like tea that much. I like it, but not that much. But it was like princess tea party and all that. I was like, yeah, let me try to do that. Until I saw the price, I was like, maybe we'll pass.
So are you telling me right now?
Oh boy.
No, I'm just trying to understand. People at the Grand, they pay they pay somewhere between $700 to $1,000 a night, right? To stay in one of those rooms, right?
Correct.
And they want to have tea. If they want to have tea with the princesses, yes. some type of unique experience.
Yes. Usually it was Aurora and maybe Alice and the Manti.
They will have to pay $300 per person.
Somewhere in there, I believe so.
All right,
but I don't know. I will have to find.
All right, let's say $200. $200,
yeah.
Okay, average. So $200.
Yeah, I think it was per person. Yes, if I'm not mistaken. And it was quite busy all the time.
Man,
it's a small, so they didn't need that many people, but it would get busy.
I think Disney invented the.
So if there's anything like the Grand that's going to the Boardwalk, it's going to be an expensive experience for tea.
I think Disney invented the oil.
They might have.
You know how you get gas now? You feel like you're being robbed.
Well, yeah. You don't have to do it. They're not forcing you to do it. When you stay at the Grand, they don't say you're staying at the Grand and you have to do the tea party.
True.
That's a choice you make.
I don't know. That's just over. Oh, I don't know.
Well, people want to drink tea with the princess.
Well, let's put it like this. Okay, it's an experience.
Yes.
Just like the Star Wars.
It's like, you're gonna pay $6,000 to spend 2 days in a.
Good for them, though.
Yeah. So that's cool, so now, when you could look at it, $7,000 or $300.
Right.
So yeah.
Right. Good point. Right.
$300 sounds like nothing right now. If you.
who am I to judge when I've been contemplating paying the $6,000
Stop judging.
to Star Wars? But
Right.
yeah,
I mean, you have to like tea, right?
Bottom line, Disney know how to make their money.
Disney knows how to market.
Amazing.
Marketing.
Amazing.
Marketing 101.
All right, some more details were revealed for the Cosmic Rewind queue. This is what is coming for the Cosmic Rewind or the Guardian of the Galaxy. Right, which is cool. So they're showing you more about the queue line. Check this out. It's pretty dope.
It's almost like the Spider-Man queue over in California.
It looks like it. Man, I'm digging this thing. Now, notice that the guy, one of the VP, made that mistake, and we talked about it. And what he actually put that he walked the line and he was excited. He couldn't wait for Memorial Day weekend. He put it on Twitter and then he put it down and changed it. Nothing has come out after that.
Like they probably told them don't say anything.
But Disney has not officially say, hey, yes, we're coming in. We're definitely opening in Memorial Day weekend.
Well, if they're still testing and stuff, they might not want to.
You think so?
Yeah.
Really? And I'm sorry I grabbed myself. I wanted to.
They might be trying to staff it still.
I thought that
support system. There's a lot that goes into it.
No, I get it. I thought that they might say like, okay, we made a mistake. Might as well say it.
I don't think they're gonna say it until they officially know for sure that they're gonna do it.
So
because that might be what they told them. We're looking to open it on this, but that doesn't mean that was exactly that they would be ready by then.
So now, out of curiosity,
curiosity killed the cat.
I know, but I'm gonna go under the annual pass holder. And for the APs right now, May 4th, there's no reservations at all, and we know why, because it's Star Wars Day. And there's no reservations at all for any theme park. So what's gonna happen is that people make reservation for the other parks to then park hop to Star Wars. Well, what people don't know, to Hollywood Studio, what people don't know is that if they still slam, they may not let you. It's according to availability if they have the space. And then there's no availability for the 26th and 27th of May, which is the start of Memorial Day weekend.
Well, I'm assuming when this person said it by mistake, everybody that didn't have reservations for that weekend might have gone and gotten reservations.
Well, me included.
Correct. Us included.
Well, no, I did it through my AP. You did it through your passes. But we were quick, and I remember that in a matter of like minutes of you getting your passes, 10 minutes after the Thursday, I think we got sold out. So basically, we're playing it safe. We're like, okay, let's go for Thursday or let's go for Friday.
We're hoping. Why should it be like Saturday or Sunday?
Well, if it's Saturday or Sunday, they'll announce it. So then we'll have to switch it really quick.
If there's anything opens.
It's open. For me, it's open.
For you, it's open.
We just gotta check the regular.
For you and your pass holder, you have availability.
I know.
Us cast members.
I know. And we're gonna talk about that in a minute because
we don't talk about
soon you're gonna see something else. So anyway, they're talking about Cosmic Rewind. They're adding more and more. So this is how the nighttime lighting package looks like.
That looks amazing.
Looks pretty sick.
Even with the walls, you walk by there and you see that thing. It's cool. So yeah. I can only imagine it without the walls.
Seeing it in person, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like you're staring and you're staying like, oh my God, this thing looks amazing. And people just go and walk by just to snap like pictures after pictures. And I don't blame them because sometimes I just like stare at it. It's really good. But I'm glad that they're testing the nightlight because during the nighttime it's pitch black
in that section. Yeah.
in that section. I
Well,
hate it.
all of Epcot, right?
I don't like Epcot. I mean, I haven't released a video. You're probably gonna hear me
I think we
complaining
say
about it.
in every video that
I hate, and I know hating is a really strong word.
dislike.
I know I hate Epcot lighting. There's not lighting at all. Like to the point that
they do it on purpose because people are gonna be drunk by the time they. So the lighting.
No, because see, my thing is like you're doing all these festivals and then you cannot even look at the darn menu because it's like pitch black.
That's true.
I hate it. So when you see us doing reviews and the festival and stuff like that, and if it's nighttime, and lately we've been forgetting our light for the camera, you're always gonna see us with a phone, with a flashlight pointing down. It sucks, man. But this part was really dark, so I'm glad that they actually testing it, which makes it look even more amazing. Very important. Disney reveals Guardian of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind height requirement, which will be 42 inches.
Am I good?
No, you're perfect. You're perfect, Karen. If Karen can ride Space Mountain and Everest,
I should be good.
So 42 inches is the high requirement, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So that's good.
That means a lot of little kids are going to be able to do it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. So electrical, water. I didn't even know that they stopped this, but they came up with the 50th, you see. But that started last night. We couldn't go because we were actually we're still celebrating Kyla's birthday. So last night we were with the family, with the entire family.
The kids and Carlos have the longest birthday celebrations.
Yeah, but we're celebrating with the entire family. That's why.
On a cold night.
Yeah, or else we would have gone and watched it because that was one of the things that we want to see. But the classic Seven Seas Lagoon show will be performed earlier than it has been in recent months, moving from an 8:25 to an 8:15 start. So you could watch it in all these different locations. And if you resorts, and if you've never seen it, it's pretty cute. Neat.
It's cute. Yeah. Just see it at least once if you're here.
And it's cool, like if you could buy like a dessert and maybe like a hot coke or something, sit down and chill.
It's not that long.
It's kind of cool to see. So obviously they added this.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. So I didn't know until I saw it today. So yeah, that's what you're going to be looking at. It's a pretty interesting and cool
far in the
experience.
That's not the best.
No, it's not the best. But
it's not the best video for that.
It's cool.
Yeah. But if you're in one of those resorts, you'll definitely be able to see it.
Yeah.
And it's a nice thing. I've seen it at the Contemporary and at the Grand.
Now, know that this is a big rumor, and they say it, rumor, Disney World is preparing to bring back minivan transportation service.
They should.
When the whole pandemic happened, they started saying that Disney was going to sell them out. Remember?
Yes.
And then all of a sudden, we're driving in property, and this is back when they were shut down. And Karen and I decided to take a ride around property one day. We did it multiple days, but we recorded it once. And all of a sudden, they were parked. I want to say it was a Magic Kingdom
parking lot. You had all the buses and all
of them. And we're like, wait a second, are they selling it or what they're doing? And then another day, they decided to park them in Epcot. And we're like, okay, so I guess they're not selling it. So I honestly,
at that point, I think that would have been kind of dumb on their part because those are brand new. Like that whole fleet's brand new, kind of. Like they didn't have them for very long before the pandemic hit.
But I'm honestly believing this rumor that basically they're gonna start, and they're pretty expensive too. I mean, compared to your regular Lyft and Uber and all that.
But you don't get to ride around in a minicar.
But they're pretty expensive, which they debuted in 2017. And it was suspended on March 20.
So I mean, it wasn't that long that they had it.
Yeah, and I think this is what they're waiting for, to be honest. Recently, the TSA extended a mask mandate for public transportation, which the minivan service will likely fall under. So that's pretty much why. Although when you catch an Uber,
they're still wearing masks.
You still have to wear a mask. So I don't know why they wouldn't roll with it.
Well, I think it's more of a Disney kind of thing, protecting the cast members, because that's way close environment, an enclosed environment.
Gotcha.
Where the bus driver's in the front, and there's a big gap between the bus driver and the here. They're literally right behind them, so it could be a safety issue for the cast members.
So, do you know about this?
No, I heard it. Yes,
fireworks cause a small fire inside Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I read it.
And some guests recorded it. Look at that.
Parks are having a lot of fires lately.
Magic Kingdom is.
Yeah. Hey, Juan Antonio.
Juanito. Hola, we back, dude. So yeah, Magic Kingdom is having a lot of fire lately. And this is the little bit of the fire.
They caught it on time. Which is good. It's a good thing, because you don't want anything really to burn down.
I'm assuming either the actual firework landed where it shouldn't land, or there was a gust of wind that moved the firework and caused it to land.
It's probably a dry spot.
Look at that.
Which I can tell you, probably now they're gonna start putting sprinklers and stuff all the way up there.
Might be a good idea. I'm surprised they haven't though.
If they haven't.
Right. Pretty cool though.
Because usually they'll hose, like, they kind of hose everything down before, not hose, but like sprinklers come out and they kind of get stuff wet before fireworks go out.
That's pretty impressive how they're able to catch it and see exactly, like, these people.
Right.
So, anyways, this is pretty good news. Disneyland Paris dropping vaccine passport requirement, which it actually opens up a little bit of more international travel. That's great news. And I'm going to do research. But I was telling Karen, not too long ago, I heard they're traveling to Disneyland Paris right now, and doing Disneyland Paris right now, it's actually cheaper than even cruising for certain cruise lines at this point. That's what I heard. I'm gonna do more. You should check that out,
travel agent.
Yeah, the travel agent in me hasn't gone that far.
Come on now, you're slacking.
But no, because of this whole vaccine passport, I didn't want to get into that whole mess. Right. And I didn't understand. So, but now that they changed the requirement, I may look at it. Construction continues in effort to bring back Walt Disney World Railroad and Magic Kingdom. Bring it back, please. I'm begging you. I understand the Tron takes a priority, but good Lord, do I miss that train?
Miss the sound of the train.
It is. You're basically I mean, that's Walt's dream right there. That's Walt.
Yes.
If you guys don't know Walt's story, he was a fanatic of trains, and that's the main reason why both Disneyland and Magic Kingdom had trains. As a matter of fact, he used to own his own train. Walt himself. He used to own his own train. He used to I think he built it up. He used to drive his own train.
I think so. I think he bought one and refurbished it.
So it is completely it is missing. Bottom line, it is missing. I want it, at least selfish.
I want it back.
I want it back.
You sounded like a 2-year-old.
No, I sounded like our generation now, like our children.
I want it.
I want it now. But anyways, another thing is opening Epcot. This has been shut down since
pandemic.
No, since the whole Disney buying over the Morocco.
Oh,
you know how Morocco was ran by somebody else, so this restaurant has been shut down since then. So now they actually have a set to open.
Boop, boop.
So
April 24th.
April 24th.
I think. Yeah, yes.
You see it now?
Yes, yes.
So Gift of Morocco. Princess Cinderella. There you go. Bethany. Princess Cinderella is saying hi. Yeah, so they're scheduled to reopen.
That'd be cool.
I said restaurant. I'm sorry. It's a merchandise.
It's a merchandise shop.
Yeah.
Way to go.
So then we talked about this earlier with the entertainment department. Disney World is hosting job fair tomorrow, March 15th, for food and beverage and custodial position. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You should know because you handle food and beverage.
I'll know it when I start getting a whole bunch of brand new people.
So the roles
we're gonna start getting a whole bunch of cookies.
So roles may include part-time, starting pay at $15 an hour. So in case you guys were wondering why things are so darn expensive in Disney, food and beverage quick service restaurant part-time started at $15 an hour, and it will be held in the convention center on Coronado Spring. So again, we go back to stating and saying that Disney continues, just like every other company, hotel, restaurant, and here in Orlando, they are extremely short of staff. And they're offering part-time because that's the easiest way to just cover the little holes that they have here and there.
Yes.
Without paying the full benefits, which is silly from their part because they actually need them.
Well, it's also hard, to be honest. It's hard to hire full-timers and keep full-timers right now.
Why is that?
People don't want to work full-time. Or people already have a job and they want to get a second job, so they don't want to leave where they're at, so they want to give only 3 days of availability to be able.
So on another news, the regular day passes and resort guests are completely sold out for this week as spring break ramps up. With that said, Karen said, you annual pass holders,
I'm not bitter.
I'm completely open. So right here.
I would show you mine, but I can't.
So as yeah.
Let's just say that all that green that he has, ours is all red.
So it's incredible because no matter what these theme parks do, they will never make everybody happy. If this was to happen with the annual pass holders right now, the whole griping, whining, and crying will be going up the roof right now.
Yes.
I can't believe they were sold out. We cannot find reservation, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to read this again. Because according to the annual pass holders, we don't get anything. We're not being catered by Disney. This is what people say, okay? Disney is no longer selling tickets to its theme park this week as spring break crowds begin to ramp up. The Disney World website shows that the new ticket purchases are unavailable through Friday on select theme parks. Similarly, the Disney Park reservation system shows no availability for regular ticket holders and resort guests through Friday. Now, let's be fair over here. If you're going to stay at a resort, how much is your average stay in a resort during spring break?
Above $160, $70 for the value resort.
And I think you're being conservative.
Yes. But for the value resort, so I'm talking all stars up.
I think right now they're probably over the $240-ish because it's a high season. So, as a resort guest, I cannot actually get any theme park reservation.
That's crap.
I'm sorry. And again, I'm all about being fair, but it's incredible because when Disney made the decision once in a while and say no, we're gonna minimize the spots to the annual pass holders and give it to the resort guests. The APs are the first one to one complain and cry. Ah, of course, because we're not staying at a resort. Disney just want to cater to people staying at a resort. Duh.
Yes, as it should be.
Hello, they're the one paying the big bucks. In the meantime, again, no tickets available for resort guests. No tickets available. Like today, tomorrow, you decide to go to Magic Kingdom. There's no ticket available. In the meantime, annual pass holders, we have a complete green line. For the exception of tomorrow that I cannot go to Magic Kingdom. Everything else is open for me. Uh-oh, the Doberman is coming. So tell me, this is our other kid.
That's the baby of the house.
Yeah, we will send him back, but he's behind. The kids are not here, and usually they love staying with the kids. But anyway, if I will be staying at a resort, I will be pretty upset right now. But you know what? At the end of the day, people shouldn't be planning to come at the last minute either.
That's what we deal with. Hold on.
So,
let me get rid of all our babies.
You gonna put the babies away? But that's crazy though. No availability for theme park tickets. No availability for resort guests. But yet, APs we continue to have everything open. So that's interesting. Limited time, talking about AP's discount, limited time Shop Disney discount announced for annual pass holders. So from March 7th now through March 17th, we get to enjoy a 25% off a purchase of $75 or more at shopdisney.com. So once again, we are getting extra perks. I'm not complaining because I'm an annual pass holder myself. But not even cast members get this, just so you guys know. 25% off on shopdisney.com. But so if you are an AP, there you go. You can take advantage of this. Now, this was kind of cool. You guys know that I'm a Run Disney fan. I will be doing not the 10 miler, of course, but I will be doing a 5K. I think it's at the end of this month. I think.
I want to train for it.
Yeah, I haven't even started training for it. But hey, we walk more than a 5K every time we go to a park. So, 5K for those who don't know is 3.10 miles.
Crazy.
The cool thing that came out today is that the 10 miler and we show you that Karen's medal one time when she ran it, and that was the last year that they did it because that's when they started the construction of Galaxy's Edge, which is pretty cool. But now this 10 miler, oh, there she is. She's gonna. That's probably like the medal that she actually
my pride and joy.
Worked the hardest.
My pride and joy.
So you guys know, they haven't had a 10 miler since 2013, because after that they started the construction of Galaxy's Edge. So this is what a 10 miler looks like.
My baby.
So
I should do it again.
You should have. I told you to do it. You didn't want to do it. But anyways. The cool thing about this 10 miler is that it's gonna run. If you look at the map, they actually run through Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story Land.
No, I want to do it.
If you if you've watched our videos, you know by now we love going to Galaxy's Edge, especially at nighttime. So it's pretty cool. So we're excited. I'm excited. I'm kind of jelly. Not that I can run 10 miles. 10 miles is a lot. Especially for people like us who are not runner. And I do respect anybody that actually do these 10 miler, half marathons, and marathon. But I think it's kind of cool that they get to go through Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story Land. That's exciting.
I would do it now.
The theme parks are getting busy, as you already know, because of spring break. So extended evening theme park hours released through May 25th. This continues to change, and it will change again because of, they haven't even got to Memorial Day weekend yet. So this is how they're looking. Look at this. Good Lord.
1 p.m.
1 a.m. From on this is on Tuesday. Is this up to 1 a.m.?
1 a.m.
Whoa. Whoa. I have not seen this.
I haven't seen that in so long.
Is this a mistake?
Mm-mm.
Well, why did they
it might be 11 p.m.
Well, why did they say 11 p.m. to 1 a.m.?
Oh, extra magic hour?
Oh, yeah. The extra magic hour from the resort guests, right?
Right.
Yeah. Lexi, now come. Yeah,
Lexi.
To 1 a.m. Wow. But again, it's kind of good to see things going back to normal. But look at this, May 17th. It's until midnight. Is that when they do the cast? No.
What is that? May 17th?
Yeah. When do they do the casting? They don't have it here, or they just have. They just have.
May 17th?
Yeah.
That's still not showing.
They still not showing?
It says that they're open till 10. So that hasn't been updated.
Yeah, they extended it until midnight. So there you go. Again, we're back in business, guys. We're back to being busy again. We talked about this last time. Remember when we talked about Moana? So now the utility structures are showing up for Moana. So that's pretty cool. Let me see, because I think I got these out of order. Give me 1 second. Okay. Give me 1 second. All right. Star Wars Celebration. The tickets go back on sale tomorrow. If you are a fan of Star Wars, this is something that probably you're looking forward. This year is gonna be in Anaheim in California. Yeah, I had it over here. Yeah, the celebrations Anaheim 2022 will be held on May 26th to the 29th. Excuse me, at the convention center, which is going to be the same location as the 23. And the last time that they actually had a Star Wars celebration was in 2019. If I'm not mistaken, Karen got to do a Star Wars celebration with her brother, who's a huge fan of Star Wars back in the days. Karen, you did a Star Wars celebration, right?
We did a Star Wars convention.
Convention, not a celebration?
No, we did a convention.
Okay. All right.
Which was a lot of fun.
So the celebration is this year in Anaheim, in California. So the tickets are on sale as of tomorrow.
That would be cool. How much are the tickets?
I don't know. It doesn't say. It doesn't say, but I know a lot of people. A lot of people are looking for. They used to have it. I think 1 year they had it here in Orlando. I want to say it was like a good maybe 5-6 years ago. They had it here in Orlando.
I think my brother went to it, but him and I went to a convention.
Yeah, to a convention
in Denver.
So no, I think it was a celebration. It was a celebration. So
it was in Denver. That's what I know.
So
it was our first trip, just the two of us.
Anyways, earlier I talked to you about the performers, and I talked to you about the Lion King. So this came out not too long ago. The Tumble Monkeys returning to Festival of the Lion King show this summer, and honestly, I am thrilled about this. This is probably the best part of this show. And a lot of people. The show is
not a show without them.
A lot of people, me included, were disappointed when they didn't see
You're like, we're the
the
tumble
tumble
monkey.
monkeys because you know they do all the
All the
acrobat
funny
and the
sport.
fun stuff, and a lot of people were not crazy about the Lion King show modification. So I'm excited to see performance. I say little by little we're getting the performance back. Now all the Disney has to do, hopefully soon, they get us the dinner show. They need to bring dinner show back. And there's been
that one I think is gonna take a little long.
Well, there's been a really strong rumor lately about Hoop-Dee-Doo. I mean, the rumor continues to intensify by the minute. The Hoop-Dee-Doo will be back soon. But those are just speculations.
Still speculation. Still
but,
rumors.
You know, the people are talking about it more and more
because
day.
They want it, but
no, people say that they're talk to the performers themselves that they're gonna start holding audition. And
yeah, but that still takes.
That they've been talking to the old cast already. So I don't know. I'm just crossing my fingers that it happens soon. But so far, basically, this is, let me see. I think, I mean, unless that we missed something in the last, yep, this is it, guys. We cover all the important news from Disney and Universal. What's for us? Well, stay tuned for the video that we recorded today.
Epic video.
Epic video. I'm gonna call it epic. Once you see the epic in the title, you know what's gonna happen. Epic video that we recorded today. It's gonna come out either tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm gonna work on that now. We do have another video for spring break, showing you how spring break is looking like in the parks, coming on Wednesday. On Friday, we may show you some Flower and Garden Festival food reviews. And we've been doing some other food reviews for different restaurants around. So stay tuned. I mean, we got a lot of food reviews coming. And so just stay tuned.
More videos coming.
We've been busy. We are trying, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you, and this is nothing abnormal from us. We're trying to avoid crowds, but we always done that. You know, even before the pandemic, like we go in and out, or we go super early. Like today, we went like late in the afternoon and
straight to something.
And out. Within an hour, we were out. Yeah. So we just, we're just doing thing. What are we doing for St. Patrick's Day? We'll be in either St. Agustin or Jacksonville. So our family staying for the weekend over there. I mean, starting on Wednesday, they're staying over there, and we're just gonna join them. We may or may not vlog about it. Just want to give the kids a break. It's their spring break, and I want them to have fun. So, I'm not gonna force them to vlog if they don't want to. Would it be kind of cool to show you guys maybe. Because I think we're going to the zoo in Jacksonville, and we're gonna be doing some other stuff in that area. I feel like I love showing different part of Florida, but I'm gonna leave it up to the kids. I don't want to force them to do something that they may not want to do. We will carry with the camera and the computer regardless, but they may want to just spend it with their family. I mean, our kids are like, they don't mind doing vlogs, especially when the family is there. They prefer not to, because they, when grandma and grandpa and their cousin are there, they want to spend their time with them, rightfully so. So I'm gonna leave it up to them. So I don't know, nothing special during St. Patty. Last year was kind of cool because last year we were able to go to Finnegan's at nighttime, and I had a beer. A green beer. So that was kind of cool. So if I find a green beer down there, or an Irish pub, I'll definitely do it. I like doing stuff like that. But so far, we're just gonna do family stuff. We don't get to spend enough time with our family, meaning my parents. Uh, in we definitely want to just do that quality of time. So Thursday we will be traveling to Jacksonville. So hopefully by nighttime we'll be early nighttime we will be in Jacksonville. So nothing crazy planned. Imagination. Thank you so much, Miss Sheila, for that super chat. We love you too. We love, trust me, we love all of you. We love all of you, and we all appreciate the support. Don't forget also,
thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, everybody who is in YouTube, make sure you hit that like button. Everybody, do most, help us growing. Keep telling your family, your friends about us. We need to continue to grow this family. This community is becoming stronger. We love seeing you guys. We love chatting with you guys. Family time is very important. Glad to see your kids value spending time with family. Absolutely. That's why the kids are not here. They can't. My sister asked to borrow them, and she took them, which is kind of cool, man. See, I wish they would be here. Maybe we'll ask them next week. I think she took him like in here in Orlando. We got the public train now. I mean, it's been up and running for like 2-3 years now. So she thought about, hey, can I borrow the kids? And I'm gonna take them from town to town. And how many stops they did?
Like 5 or 6.
No, she did a whole bunch of stops.
No, hold on, let me see.
I mean, took them all day. I mean, took them like a good maybe.
Oh, I'm sorry, 15 stops.
15 stops.
3 trains.
3 different trains. There you go.
6 hours.
So they kind of so yeah, she sent it to us. So they ended up doing that today. So that's how they spend in the beginning of their spring break. And then they asked to stay more time, so until tomorrow. And we're like, okay, whatever. You guys want to stay, that's fine. So they're spending time with my sister, my brother-in-law, my niece Kalani, that some of you have seen already on the videos. Sometimes Kalani with us, and they got now with grandma and grandpa. So yeah, our kids love spending time with the family.
And that all that we bag is popular.
All that we bag.
Our whole thing is gonna be all that we bag.
We're gonna make shirts, Juan Antonio. We're making shirts. All that we bag.
Shirts, magnets.
But then, anyway, the kids love spending time with the family. I mean, the kids are busy, guys. Their first day they haven't even finished school, and on Friday, which they were off, they had a meet.
Track meet.
A track meeting. They were the only their school is the only middle schooler competing against high schoolers. So it was kind of awesome to see them, face their biggest fear and earn people's respect. And we literally witnessed Kyla running a whole mile on this competitive track,
which she's never done. She's trained for the 800, not the mile.
Right, and it's an elite. So only people that qualify or they're good, they get to participate. And Kyla, because of her timing, got to participate on running. And Kyla ended up being 19 out of the 42 people.
Out of her heat.
Which is awesome. I mean, and the only middle schooler, and it's good now because she gets to see, okay, I know I could do better now that I understand my pace. Now I know how to work.
Oh, now
she's a beast.
That lit a fire on her.
Yeah. So
and then Kalel did the javel, which he didn't get his best distance, but he was the only middle schooler. He was the only
watching
6th grader.
Yeah, middle schooler. Kalel with so here's the high schooler and here's Kalel.
Yeah, he looks so tiny next to everybody else, but he was there, so he earned everybody's respect just by being there.
Yeah, he has the heart, man.
Cool, all that way back merchandise.
all that way back merchandise.
That's gonna be my to-do. That's gonna be my to-do list for this for spring break.
So the kids work hard. I mean, we've been doing a lot of, you guys know, a lot of the sports that they do, plus the vlogging, plus our DJ company, plus our full-time job. So
plus.
So yeah, I'm actually happy that they chose rather than being here at home. Phones. Although I know what they're also spending time, because they were told that they need to clean the rooms, so they're buying off time. They just don't know that. So they're being sneaky, but it's okay. They're spending time with their family, and I'm glad to do that they're doing that. And then this weekend, we're gonna go away with them, with the family. We're just gonna chill and do something different. So
thank you, Miss Sheila.
Yeah. So, anyways, thank you, Miss Sheila. Thank you guys for joining us. Not next Monday. We're not back because
they have
a track meet on Monday.
The first day back from
yeah. Break, welcome back to school from spring break. You gotta track meet.
So let's just say Kyla's gonna be running during her spring break.
Yeah. So Tuesday, we're gonna be doing the live stream on Tuesday between 7:30 8 o'clock. I'm not sure yet. So instead of doing it on Monday, we'll be back on Tuesday.
It has to be
8 o'clock.
Right, because I'm going back to the office. Oh, yeah. So by the time I come home.
So 8 o'clock on Tuesday, we're gonna be doing this live stream. We're gonna catch up with all the news that are coming out. Remember what I said. Every time the theme park comes up with a big news, this time was Super Nintendo World. I'm expecting something big coming from Disney soon. Although they've been dropping the Tron and the Guardian of the Galaxy, but this whole Super Nintendo thing is not. They're dropping something, I'm sure, between now and next week. So we will be going over everything that we hear about between now and Tuesday, and any other news. Also, stay on top of our Instagram. We're sharing a lot of news over there. Every time that we vlog, we share Insta stories, and we're sharing a lot of things that are happening in the theme park. So if you have not become part of the Cookies Adventure family on Instagram, go ahead and follow us in there. But we'll be back next Tuesday.
Yes.
Other than that, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We love you.
Thank you.
Take care, and hola, we back.
Hola, we back.
So take care, guys.
Bye.
Have a good week. Bye-bye.